Interviewing can be a daunting experience, so being a little nervous is only natural. This video will take you through a few tips and tricks to help you get ready and be your best. Firstly, be prepared. Know your stuff. It is hard to think up examples on the spot, so don't. Work out a few questions and answers in advance and practice them. Preparation is key to a successful interview. Knowing you're prepared not only helps you answer questions, but also builds your confidence. Take the time to organise answers on key topics that are likely to be discussed. For example, customer service, people management, project management, delivering results, and so on. Then, as questions come up, you can quickly pull out relevant examples. Also, make a list of your achievements so they're easy to remember, such as when you solved a difficult problem, delivered an exceptional result, or went the extra mile. And make sure you have a clear, succinct answer to the job fit question. Why do you want this job? The second thing is to manage your body. Your physical health has an impact on your ability to perform in an interview. Make time to exercise. Exercise burns off stress hormones and increases the blood flow to the brain. You will think better, your posture will be better, and you'll sleep better. Sleep properly. Try and get at least 8 hours sleep the night before the interview. Research has shown that if you sleep less than 6 hours and 40 minutes, your memory recall is likely to be affected. Make sure you eat healthily. Don't have anything too rich or spicy the night before. Be aware of having too much sugar on interview day. You might hit a sugar low if it runs out mid-interview. Keep your fluids up. Obviously, this does not mean alcohol. While it may be tempting to have a few the night before to calm your nerves, your body will be better and your mind will be clearer if you limit your intake. The third thing is to manage your resources. This includes your physical resources, like having access to the tools and information you need. One of the greatest resources is your time, so manage it well. Make sure you have nothing that will distract you directly before the interview. Ensure you allow plenty of time to get there and be settled. And manage your social resources too. Making sure you have a coach, family member, a friend, or colleagues with whom you can discuss your concerns and practice with. The fourth element is to manage your mind. If your mind is filled with worries, there is less space to focus on the problem at hand, which is answering interview questions. Here are 3 common techniques to help clear your mind and manage your emotions. Firstly, think in the now. Secondly, be mindful. And third, monitor your self-talk. Let's look at each one. Thinking in the now means looking for immediate solutions to problems. There is no point spending time in an interview telling yourself, I should have prepared more. Don't go over old ground. Beating yourself up is a waste of energy. Similarly, people can project into the future. Don't build a series of worst-case scenarios. That's called catastrophizing. Here's an example. I do not know the answer to this question. I will not get this job. Everyone will know and judge me. I will not get any job. I will be broke and have to sell the house. My family will hate me and my life will be ruined. In a matter of seconds, the small problem of being stuck for an answer has become a giant disaster. Remember, that outcome has not happened, and it won't happen unless every worst-case scenario comes true, and that's unlikely. Worrying about the future is another distracting waste of energy. You need to focus all your attention on what you're doing now, answering interview questions as best as you can. If you notice you're beating yourself up about the past or worrying about the future, pause. Notice that you are doing it and let it go. Then focus on the job at hand and remember the examples you have practiced. The second technique for managing your mind is mindfulness. Mindfulness is focusing on one thing, either internal or external, as long as it's in the present moment. It can be as simple as closing your eyes and noticing the sounds you can hear or taking a few deep breaths and focusing on your breathing. Mindfulness can be learned, and there are a range of techniques, as well as phone apps, that help to focus a busy mind. The final way to manage your thinking is to monitor your self-talk. Most of us are aware of a little voice that comments on what we are doing. While waiting for an interview, that voice might start saying things like, "This is going to be bad," or "I'm really bad at interviews." This negative self-talk takes up brain space, raises anxiety, and makes it hard to think clearly. There are two ways of managing your self-talk. Firstly, be aware of it so you can ignore it. When you notice the voice, simply accept that it's your thoughts and don't buy into them. The second way is to develop other things to say to yourself. Do a reality check and remember your skills and preparation. Then you can say to yourself, actually, I am prepared for this interview and it will be okay. This, of course, comes back to our first point. Be prepared. This has been a very quick introduction to techniques to help manage your mind. If you have coaching in your program, your coach can discuss these techniques in greater detail. To summarize, you can reduce your stress by preparing by developing examples and practice questions. Manage your body. Keep exercising and get enough sleep. Manage your resources. Stay close to your friends and family and make sure you have access to what you need. Manage your mind by staying in the moment and exploring the techniques in this video.